we will begin. So make sure you can hear me, see me. I'm on full screen. As I've just said, this class is leading towards a big move at the end, or near the end, depending on how we go. So as ever, you know, do what you can and enjoy it. It's your workout, so you can always take lesser versions or the harder versions in each bit of the class, so see how you fare. So you're just going to lie down, settle, and arrive. So sometimes I like to put my hands on my pelvis so I can actually direct some breath to the bottom of the belly and into the pelvic floor area. If you don't like that, you can just put your hands on the floor. It's just really to encourage the breath into the body and let yourself just melt into the mat and kind of let the day roll away and just focus on yourself for this next hour. So we're going to be doing some little rotations and then some bridging. So I'm quite happy for you to have something behind your head initially. And from here, you're just going to take your hands a little bit wider than your mat. Take your feet now about as wide as your mat. And then you're going to rock your knees one way. So both knees are going in the same direction. And because you're wide, you're going to feel a little bit of stretch maybe through this inner thigh and a little bit of stretch through the other hip. So we're going to just go over and over. Okay. So your arms can be in low V. Some of you might like to go a little bit wider into kind of a T shape. If this feels too much, then you might want to just bring your feet a little bit closer together and it won't be such a big move, but I think everyone can benefit from this move. It's not dangerous to any kind of arthritis or anything like that in the spine. It just helps the hips relax. It's quite nice to do before a bridge. So you can start to think about how you're gathering your legs back, using the exhale to make the chest a little bit heavier, the ribs a little bit heavier, and then the legs come back to center. Let's just do one or two more each side. Very nice. Good work. And then come back to, with your feet, heel toe them back to hip socket width apart. Bring your arms back on to the floor or the mat beside you and just let your shoulders sink back. So we're not thrusting them back to lift the chest or anything like that. We're just trying to melt them back into the mat. Heels want to come a little bit closer towards your bottom. Press into your feet and we're going to shoulder bridge. So we're going to tilt the pelvis back. Send your knees forwards. Good, and kind of yawn open the front of your pelvis. Inhale at the top and exhale. Just let the bottom fall to the ground. I think it's a nice thought that just trying to let go of any tension around the buttocks, let it fall to the ground, because we hold a lot of tension in that lower back all day long just from standing and sitting. So let's just let it fall down. Now, if you're feeling a bit sore or a bit kind of chunky through the shoulder bridge, remember you can just take it up piece by piece. So, you know, you could just go up to your ribs and come back down and the mid back, you know, and kind of eventually get to your fuller feeling of those hips opening. Good. And making sure that you are pressing through the big toes, just not relying on those heels. Great. So we're going to pause at the top of your next shoulder bridge. And I want you to imagine your vertebra. Okay, so just visualize your vertebra for a moment. Look straight up towards the ceiling. I know some of you are sort of peeking in the camera to have a look at the demo. After you've done that, look straight back up. Inhale. As you exhale, I want you to think about just dropping one vertebra at a time. So again, from the front of the body, you might think about dropping the chest, dropping the ribs, dropping that lower back. And then now trying to get your bottom to kind of reach towards the back of your heels. And then we go back up. So the up is not what we're concerned with now. It's the down. And it's about controlling it. So before I was saying just let your bottom fall. Now we're trying to create some space between your ribs and pelvis. It's almost like you're trying to lengthen your waist down and away, reaching the bottom towards the heels. Yeah, elongating. So I would say this is kind of an old school way of teaching shoulder bridge. Again, lots of you have been with me for a long time now, so I think I always used to teach it this way. And then of course things move on, don't they? It's good to come back thinking about delivering your spine piece by piece, and always that effort of reaching forwards. Good. Just try one more. Lovely. Good work. And then from there, you might want to hug your knees in for a moment and just stretch out your lower back. You can put something back behind your head now if you really need it. And then you're going to do arm circles. So if you need to kind of twizzle around on your mat to make sure you've got space, that you're not going to hit anything, then just have a little sort of check-in on this first one. You've got space. Arm angels, I've called them before as well. Yeah, you always think you've got room until you start flinging your arms about. Yeah, that's it. Great. So feet are still hip distance apart. Pelvis is relaxed and in neutral. We inhale the arms up. They go over the head. They don't need to touch the ground, but the palms want to be up towards the ceiling. And we're trying to almost scoop them around. So palms stay up as they come up towards the ceiling. So there's a little bit of effort there, yeah? It's almost like we're taking our arms through water. And in a moment, I'm going to be talking about kind of scooping up that water as we come into the chest lift. So again, you know, if you've not done a lot of movement today, these can be quite noisy. Or they can be quite chunky. It's like, oh my goodness. So we're going to do a fair few more just to get things warmed up, because this also helps with your breathing. It's going to help with the abdominal work, because we're going to open out that chest and stop the pecs overworking. So you're doing really well. That's it. Keep the arms straight, or straight as pos. And you've no need to be sort of grazing your ears or anything like that. It's just more about thinking straight arms, reaching up and around, and then scooping that imaginary water by the side of your mat and up to the ceiling. So let's start with some chest lifts. We now take the arms around. And as we reach forwards with the arms and scoop the water, we lift the head and reach forwards with the chest. Then we take the arms over and bring the head back down. So we'll be inhaling as we go down and exhale as we come up. Be mindful that you're not trying to grip hold of your feet or your pelvis. We're just basically peeling off the top of your spine. So just that bit above your bra strap. Lovely, good. And this is kind of the first bit of the teaser. We reach up and scoop, so that's quite key to what we'll be doing towards the end. Not that you'll remember I've said that. Okay, so 2 more. Really nice. I'm just going to hold it while I watch you. Good. Wonderful. Okay. And relax. All right. So feel free to give your neck a bit of a relax. I want you to bring your knees in towards your chest and just maybe hold either on top of the knees or the back of the thighs and just kind of settle in. I think sometimes, you know, we can kind of lift one leg and then lift the other and it all becomes a bit tense here. So I just want us to kind of relax. You can relax the heels down towards the thighs. Maybe notice how your shoulders feel now, how the pelvis feels. Good. So we're going to be doing some chest lifts from here. So we're going to now place our hands on top of the shins. And we're going to press the shins down and away. So I suppose the feet are going down and the shins are pushing forwards. The arms are straight and that's what's going to curl us up. And then we come back down. Okay, so it's like there's that little first bit of the assisted roll up. Yeah, just there, good. And then back down. So try to delay your head. So push forwards, yeah, feel the shoulders kind of scoop you up. Nice. That's it, yeah. It feels weird because you're like, oh, can my neck take this? Well, of course it can. It's just been so used to holding your head forward. It's just our practice holding it back. Bearing in mind, we're not looking over the head. You know, we're still maybe looking towards the pelvis as we come up. Yeah, and then towards the ceiling as we come down. Couple more. Very nice. Lovely. Excellent. Then we are going to change our hand position. We're going to put it behind the thighs and we're going to stretch the legs up towards the ceiling. And then we're going to bend them. And we're going to stretch. I haven't got any gents here tonight. Don't know what, yeah, I do know where they are actually. They have told me. But if you've still got tight hamstrings, usually I'm cueing tight hamstrings for the blokes. Okay, but of course you can use a band here if it's hellish. But just remember, we're just kind of warming up the legs, so you don't have to go super straight. It's just trying to tease some length out of them. Okay, couple more. Nice. Excellent. All right, put the feet down. And then from there, I just want you to take your arms up towards the ceiling and just do a couple of shoulder shrugs. Because we want to remain relaxed through this area whilst we do this endurance stuff for our centre. Okay, so first of all, we're going to do a little combination. So we're going to put the hands behind the head, interlace the fingers. So we've got our nice little curl up position. Elbows are in the peripheral vision. I want you to bring your knees back up. Okay, again, you don't have to be 90-90, you can just be like this. All right, much nicer, much easier. We're going to curl up and then we're going to reach those legs up again and then bend. Exhale, up, inhale, bend. So you're staying curled up just off those shoulders. Very nice. Remembering your head's in your hands, so you don't need to be pushing your head forwards. Let the head fall back into the hands. Very nice. So you could just stick with this, yeah, or if you're up for a little more, you can now reach those legs long and you're going to reach down and away. Exhale, bring them back up. Inhale, reach down and away. Exhale, bring them back up. They don't have to go far. And I want you to think about your tailbone constantly reaching down to the floor. So even when your legs are coming up, that pelvis is not lifting. So Helen, don't go so far back. You're lifting your bum a lot at the moment. So just try about there. Yes. Good. Well done. All right, I think that's probably enough of those. And bend your knees and come back in. Good work. They are tough, eh? All right, well done. So from here, we're going to do single leg stretch, which will be so easy after what we've just done. All right, so we hold onto those shins again. Remembering you can stay down if you prefer, okay? So we're going to press with the head. So you're going to press through your shins, curl yourself up, okay? You're going to transfer both hands to one shin as you press the other leg out. And press, and press. So we just supported ourselves with the hands behind the head. Now we're supporting this curl up motion with the shins. And we also put the hands on the shins so our legs don't sort of go all over the place. Yeah, so try and keep nice, straight lines. It doesn't matter. You know, there's lots of different breath patterns that you can do on this. Tonight, just breathe. Yeah, as you see fit. Good work. Excellent. We go 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then you relax that head down. Very nice. Now we're going to do scissors. You're going to stretch out one leg of your choice onto the mat. Good. Then you're going to stretch the other leg up towards the ceiling. Again, it does not matter if it's like this. Yeah, but your arms are going to be straight. So you're going to reach that leg as much as you can and you're going to walk up it. Okay, so you're back in that curled up position. There's a little moment where you pull on this leg and it's kind of a tensegrity moment where everything clicks in and this other leg hovers off the ground. Good. And then from there, we swap and swap and swap. If you want more flexibility work, you can flex the foot at the top. I think my foot's disappearing into that grey box. I promise you it's still there. Nice work. Well done. Keep it going. Beautiful. We'll go 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you can rest. Oh, well done. Stretch yourselves out. Beautiful work. Love it. We're going to do the roll up. You're going to do your version of it. Okay. So I think if you struggle with the roll up, always have a go. Okay. Because again, one day it will just click. All right. So if you have your legs together, legs straight, and you almost want to think about your legs spiraling inwards towards one another. So you've got a little bit of inner thigh connection. That can help. Press down through the feet. Reach your arms up and over your head. Inhale. As you exhale, take the arms forward. You're coming back into that curl up position, but this time you're reaching forwards and continuing. Okay, so continue where you can too. That's it. If that's over the feet, then great. If it's just that curl up position, roll back down. Okay, I'll give you a little tip here. So if we get to here, when we get stuck, bend the leg, bring it in, grab hold of the thigh, push the leg forwards to get you up to sitting. Arms in front and roll back. So just like the shoulder bridge, you're thinking about the vertebra. Okay, we've got 27. If you can find 5 or 10 on your back, yeah, that'll be a good start. All right. Well done. Good work. Very nice. So part of this abdominal series and the rolling up and things like this is to create endurance through the center. So when we try to do our teaser move, yeah, our abdominals are fired up and ready for it. Okay. If you feel like you're gripping through the hips, try to press down through your feet a little more. Good work. I just want one more. Good. Lovely work. Oh, rolling, rolling. You gotta love it. Fabulous. Once you're lying down, you can just roll yourself over onto your belly. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of prone work. And this should feel so nice after being like in flexion. So we're going to do a little bit of kind of prone press up, which is a bit of a precursor to the swan. So I'd like your hands to be underneath your shoulders. Okay, so the elbows are up, and then widen them. So take them off the mat and just put them beside the mat. Depending on your shoulder or collarbone width, you know, everyone's a bit different. So you can kind of play about with this. So I want you to reach one leg long, reach the other long. Remember, all this prone stuff is about you keeping that lower back open and keeping some sense of connection through your pubic bone and the hips. So from here, I want you to just hover your nose just a couple of millimeters from the mat. Then from here, I want you to inhale. Gently press through your arms. We're sending those forearms and elbows down, and that's what brings us up into our first little extension. I'm not coming any higher than my lower set of ribs, and then I come back down. So on that first one, you might think, oh, don't like that, it's going right into my lower back, yeah? If that's the case, adjust, yeah? You might, usually having the legs closer together is a bit easier for the lower back, but you know, you can try with legs a little bit wider. Oh, sorry, we just come to there. Just want to have a look at you. Yeah, good. So you hover the nose and then you send your chest forwards. Beautiful. Natalie's hair's looking extra cool in this particular position. Good. All right. So feel that lovely stretch through the front of the chest. Use the inhale to bring you up. And I'm only wanting you to come up. I mean, you can come up a little bit higher if you wish. I'm not asking you to do the full swan this evening. I want you to just think about how this is stretching the abdominals out, how it's lifting the pelvis forwards a little bit. Feel that stretch through the hip flexors. Good. Well done. Couple more. Inhaling and exhaling. Last one now. Good. And then you can absolutely do some windscreen wiper legs. So just bend your knees and let everything go. All right. And then tonight we're all going to try this single leg kick up on our forearms. So I've got a couple of tips. You know what it's like. You go on holiday. You have some time on your hands to do a bit of training. Didn't just drink wine the whole time, I promise. Okay, so when your arms are like this, there's lots of different variations. I often cue you to pull your elbows towards your ribs, but for some people it might be a bit nicer for you to push the floor away. So rather than pulling yourself forwards into this, you push away. So just have a little play with that. Just pulling the forearms towards you make you feel stronger, or pushing the forearms into the mat make you feel a little more comfortable. Yeah, it's about having a strong base. The hips are probably off the mat now, facing forwards, and we're always trying to reach those forwards a little bit more as we curl the leg and kick the bottom. Yeah, so we curl, kick. It's a hamstring curl, kick. All right, so again, it's very personal preference. You can have your palms facing up. You can have your palms facing down. Yeah, you can be pulling. You can be pushing. Yeah, the whole thing is to get you stronger through the back of your legs and opening out the front of your hips. Good work. Keep the back of the neck long. So again, if you've been pulling all the time and you feel like it was quite uncomfortable there, then maybe that pushing away will just allow you to free the neck. Good. Well done. We're going to do 4. Nice. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, Lordy, come down, have a rest. Okay. All right, so put your hands on your lower back, let your elbows rest. We're just going to do this double leg kick 4 times, okay? So this time, again, we don't want the bum and the pelvis moving. Yeah, we want to keep it nice and heavy into the mat. We're going to now kick the bottom 3 times. So we bend the knees, kick, kick, kick. We reach them long and into the mat. We reach the arms long, lift the chest. Turn the head the other way and go again. 3, 2, 1, reach. And the other way. 3, 2, 1. Keep pushing those legs into the ground as you come into your dart. Nice work. One more time. 3, 2, 1. Reach. Good work. Back into child's pose, please. Well done, everybody. Have a little stretch. I'm just going to have a wee drink. Breathe into your back. Find that comfortable moment, yeah, in your child's pose. Everyone looks a bit different in child's pose. It's all good. You need to widen your knees. You can have your hands by your feet, or you can have them stretched out in front. And then we're going to gently roll up. And we're going to bring our legs to the front. So we are going to do leg pull supine, but hopefully the things that we've done already are going to help us out this little bit. So hands can be right behind you with your fingers towards your bottom, depending on how tight your shoulders feel, or they can be a little bit out to the side. Feet are planted just like they are in the shoulder bridge. And I want you to soften your elbows and then kind of push into the arms to lift the chest. So that's already the beginning. We've just been doing a bit of this, yeah? So we kind of come into a little extension, we look straight ahead. We're going to send the bottom forwards. And again, we're going to yawn, open the hips, sending the bum up and then bringing it back down. Yes, 3 more like that. So use your arms, then push through the feet. Make sure your feet aren't too close to your bottom here. If they're right here, you've got nowhere to go. That's a different move, not Pilates. So take your legs out so they're underneath your knees. Yeah, that's better. Good, good, good. Lovely. And up we come. Such a good stretch for the front of the shoulders. Not very nice for everyone. So you can continue doing 4 more of those, or you can come with me and do straight leg. So now we're going to straighten those legs out, and we want to think about the legs almost spiraling in towards each other with the thighs. We press through the arms, and then we're going to send the toes down to the floor, and that's what's going to yawn open the hips this time. And then we're going to bring the bottom back down. Soften your elbows, particularly if you know you're hypermobile, you've had a bit of a wrist situation. Reach forwards, yeah? It's a lot of weight, this, yeah? Being long, we've got to think about spiraling and pushing through those legs to get the back of the body to wake up and pick up. Well done. 1 or 2 more. Lovely, Helen. Bossed it. Absolutely gorgeous. Really nice. Beautiful. Excellent. all look great. Okay, relax. Just have a little spine stretch. Take your hands forward, take your head forwards. You might want to give your wrists a little shake out. All right, so my favorite part, and soon to be yours, rolling. So tonight we're going to do a bit of rolling with a difference. Make sure you've got space. We're going to grab hold of the heels. Okay, when we grab hold of the heels, just makes us curve a little more. So we're going to just do rolling like a ball first of all. So we're going to, oh, in that round, inhale back, exhale up. So a lot of the time I see people kind of losing their legs in this move. So holding the heels makes it easier, doesn't it? Make sure you're not rolling right back onto your head and neck. It's just onto the shoulders. Brilliant, Dawn. Lovely work there, Jane. Very nice. Yes. Juliet, you're still going a bit too far, I think. So just be aware. You don't want to, yeah, that's better. Good. All right. So, a couple more. I always giggle because some people do it and stop and like wait for me to say, is it over? Whereas other people are just rolling like mad. Okay, so stop now. Well done. All right, this is prep for this little bit. So now you're going to do your half roll back. Your legs are going to be together, all right? So you can hold the back of the thighs. Not that you guys need to, let's face it, you're tough. But we're going to do that for now. So we're going to roll back just onto our back pockets. Yeah, curve that lower back and then come back up. Okay, easy peasy. Yeah, we just want to kind of tease out. Very nice. A little more length in that lower back. So I love this idea. Or some of you, if you've got running leggings on, you might want to just go towards the zip. That's another good cue. Just towards the zip of your leggings. Great. So you can stick with this. Yeah. Or we're going to sit up nice and tall. Then we're going to roll back again. And we're going to stay here. So notice how I'm not right back here. I've just gone to the back pockets or to the zip of my leggings. I'm going to extend one leg forwards and bring it back. Extend the other leg and bring it back. We're going to do that 3 more times each leg. Reach. Good. And reach. So in teaser, we want to be curved. There's variants of it, but tonight we're going to be curved through our lower back. Yeah, to help get those legs up. If you've got tight hamstrings, you know, that's often the killer. Yeah, to keep the legs up in the air. Good. Once you've done 4 on each leg, roll yourself up, straighten out that back, just give it maybe a little bit of a wiggle. Okay, next bit. We're now going to straighten one leg. We're going to see if we can maybe let go of the leg, roll down away from it. Take the arms over, do a little arm circle, scoop ourselves back up. Good. That is a toughie. Keep the leg there. 3 more. If you need to hold on to the leg and just kind of guide yourself down, that's absolutely fair. Yeah, and you can kind of help yourself up a bit as well. Good. So it goes down. I mean, I've made it quite complicated with arm circles. You could just go up and down. I just thought it'd be more fun. We did some circles. Scoop, reach those arms forwards to the leg. Nice. Good. So once you've done 4 on one leg, we'll go into the other leg. A couple of things that might be happening to you. Obviously, wait, that's what's difficult when we're not in a room. You can't shout at me and go, ah, my leg's really hurting. Usually it's quads. Yeah, we all became quad dominant. So because your legs are married together, use the inner thighs, roll down the way, squeeze those inner thighs together. So it's not, oh, sorry, up and over with the arms, scoop up. So you're not holding the leg with your hip flexors. Yeah, the legs are together and they're helping each other. Yeah, good. Let me watch you for a couple. Very nice. Use that arm circle to scoop you up. Beautiful, Natalie. Yes. That's it. Well done. Try and slow it down. I know. Don't worry, when we're in full teaser, you can make it as fast as you like. Yay! I'm so proud of you all. Make sure you've done your 4 on each leg. And then again, just maybe relax either over your legs, or you might want to just let the knees roll out for a little bit and give those legs a little shake out. So, you know, just do what your body's calling for. I mean, it might just be lying down in a heap. That comes later. Okay, so this is where the rolling becomes a little more fun. You can always just stick with your rolling if you don't want to be reaching with the arms and legs. So this is kind of variation on jackknife. So we're going to be holding onto the heels again. We're going to be rolling back. We're going to be extending the legs and arms and then coming back up to catch and balance, hopefully. So you roll back, reach, and come up. Be cautious. You're not trying to take your legs over because it's all going to be on your head and neck. Yeah, and we don't want that. We just want to be shoulders, reach, back up. Okay, so just to your shoulders, reach the arms and legs, and then come back up. It's fast. Yeah. So, you know, it's about that little pinch point. Nice. Good. Woo! Excellent. Hey, Juliet, you just did a teaser then without even knowing. Top. Well done. Keep on going. That's it, Corinna. Yes. Isn't this fun? Aren't you glad you came? Couple more. Catch those heels. Yeah. Such a good massage for your spine and deep abdominal work. 2 more. Reach. Catch. Reach. Catch. Okay. You are more than primed to do a little teaser. Okay. So we are going to be in our seated position. We are going to roll all the way back, okay, to a lying position in supine. All right, we're going to go back to where we were before, where we bring the legs up, hold the back of the thighs, reach the legs long. Okay, we're going to pick up the head and we're going to climb up the legs. Yeah, so it's kind of coming to that open leg rocker position. Point your toes, your legs will feel less heavy. I don't know why, but it seems to happen that way. Now you're not just trying to keep your legs lifted, you're kind of reach them forwards. Good. Can you let go of your legs for a moment? Teaser. Nice. Can you keep the legs there? Can you roll back? And then try and roll up again. Try to keep, yes. Doesn't matter if your legs are straight or bent. It's this little bit. Even if you come into here, that's super duper, okay? It's a toughie. Roll back, lovely. The lower the legs, the harder it is. Nice done. Very good. So then give you a couple more, try it a few more times. Well done. Good. Make sure your arms are staying in your shoulders because we can end up like this, where all our shoulders are by our ears. The legs are up. Try and lift with the chest. Hardcore, guys. Well done. Rest. Bring your knees in. Roll from side to side. Lordy. They are tough. Well done. You're doing so great. All right, so we are going to do some side work. So from here, roll onto your side. You've already had a go at teaser, so you're amazing. You're going to, what we're going to do, we're going to bend the bottom leg. So you're going to be lying down in your normal side lying position. You're going to bend that bottom leg so the foot comes behind you. So it's kind of like a little, I always think of it as like a music stand. You're going to reach this top leg long. So we've got that little bit of space between our waist and the floor. And then we're going to take the leg forwards and back. Keep it super straight. It should, you can prop yourself up like this if you like, if you prefer it that way. Your hips now might feel a bit tight around the front. So use the inhale to reach back and the exhale to come forwards. And be mindful that your bottom leg wants to stay heavy. So if you go too far back, the body usually contorts, the chest comes forwards and the leg will come up to try and save you. So try and work within the constraints, of the body staying still and the leg staying heavy. Straight leg, kicking forwards, pointing back. Good. We're going to do 2 more. Last one, keep the leg behind you. Now straighten your bottom leg and reach that forwards. It's still staying on the floor, but I want this split leg position. Then from here, we're thinking about a bunion. I'm sure you all know what a bunion is. You might not have them, I hope not. Okay, they're horrid things, aren't they? But you're going to think about lifting and banging your imaginary bunion on the floor. Now, the reason I say this is because lots of people end up doing this, with their big toe. You want to press the ball of the foot, down. Now make sure your leg is still behind you. That's where the work is. Aren't these lovely? Yes, we love it, really. So it's like the big toe joint, almost, that you're pressing down. Good. Go 4, 3, strong legs, 2, and 1. Oh, and bring your knees in. That's it for that side. Okay, well done. Let's do the other side. Cautious of time. Did have scissors in there, but you got away with it. Okay, so leg straight to start off. Lengthen your body. Bend that bottom leg. Reach the top leg long. So we're going to go forwards and back. Keeping that heaviness. The leg can be slightly forwards. I didn't say that earlier as well. If this feels more comfortable, that's fine. But I always feel like I've got more leverage than to cheat. So just find what can keep you balanced, centered, as you move your leg with control. I used all the Pilates words then. Inhale back and exhale forwards. Very nice. Good. Now, if you're anything like me, my bottom leg, it knows it's done some work. So it's trying to keep me nice and safe and stable. But I can feel the work happening or continuing to work in it. So that's always nice. So we haven't stopped working on one side. It's a full body affair. Remember, you can put your hand on your hip. Good, everybody. All right, so last one. Reach and then take it back, back, back. Reach your bottom leg forwards. Good, and now lift, lower, lift and lower. Very nice. Something about getting this glute med on when we take the leg back into extension that really makes this hard work, and it really pays off if you want to be, stomping up hills, jumping up things, doing life. That's it. Good. Reach. Well done. Make sure you're not resting at the bottom. You're just bouncing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, lordy lord. Okay. relax. For a moment, we're going to come to all fours. Okay, so you're going to roll yourself onto your belly, push yourself up. If you want to have a sneaky child's pose, you absolutely can, because in a moment we're going to be working extremely hard. So, okay, so how are we doing? Yes. So we're going to be in all fours, hands underneath the shoulders and knees underneath the hips. I want you to tuck your toes under. Also, make sure you've got enough space to reach your leg out. Okay, you're not going to hit anything behind you. So from here, I just want you to take a moment and, well, talk to your hands a little bit. Spread out those fingers. Make sure you're pressing into the heel of the hand. Think about your chest sinking down between your shoulders. Let your head drop, and then push the floor away and feel those shoulders open. And I want you to get this feeling of kind of pushing the ceiling up and away, not only with the shoulders, but with your head and neck. And then from here, think about your ribs pushing up ever so slightly too. And then you're going to extend one leg behind you. You're going to push through that heel. Lovely. And then we're going to join it with the other leg. So push through the floor to lift your body to the ceiling, but keep that bottom low. Good. Then from here, we're just going to breathe. Keep pushing or thinking about the back of the body lifting up to the ceiling. Yeah, so it's the front of the body that's lifting too. Okay, to keep us in this nice little position. Well done. We're going to reach through the right set of toes. Point them, lift the leg, flex, bring it down. Reach through the left toes, lift the leg, flex, bring it down. Again, reach, lift, flex, and down. Please have a rest do. Make sure your weight's forward. We're not doing this. Now we're coming here. Reach, flex, and down. One more each side if you can. Reach, lift, flex, and down. Keep breathing. Reach, flex, down. Drop the knees. Have a little rest. Ooh. Well done. Brilliant job. Give your wrist a little shake out. Bravo. So we're going to do thread the needle. We're going to come onto our sides. Some of us will be, we're going to do it on the forearm. Okay, some of us are going to be much happier in this position where we just have what they call knees, knee stands. Okay, and the heels are in line with the bottom. You're going to look down your arm so you can see your shoulder and elbow lined up. You're going to reach your arm up. We're just doing side plank, yeah? We're not going over for a side bend. So you reach up, feel the ribs lift, feel the hips reach as well. So your pelvis can reach forwards, yeah, to get this openness, lovely. And then you come back down. If you feel a bit too, everyone looks okay, but it can feel like you're sort of screwed up here, and just lengthen the body away. So we can do this, yeah, or we can go like this. Yeah, if that's kind of a bit scary, you can do something in the middle. I think I've got enough mat left where you just reach one leg long and the knee supports you. Yeah, good. Or the full affair would be the ankle crosses. So the top leg comes, the old top foot comes in front of the bottom foot. And then from there, you want to be a bit more stretched out for this one. Then you can reach through the whole body. Okay, so choose you. Are you all right there? Happens, doesn't it? We fall over, we get back up again. So choose which one you're going to hold. Yeah, if your shoulder's already kind of paying out a little bit, probably you want to do the kneeling one. We're going to do 5 thread the needles. So I'll do the full affair for those of you who want to. You're going to reach up and we're going to thread through. Inhale, open. Exhale, thread through. Inhale, open. So remember that knee can come down at any point to support you, like this. Yeah, or you could go out and challenge yourself for the last one. Well done, those obliques should be on fire, and then let yourself come down. Bend the knees, take your arm over. So, even though these are quite much kinder on the wrists, lots of people don't like these because of the shoulders. It's all about trying to get this under part working a little better through your ribs and waist. So I've kind of given you all the options here, but you might just want to have a little practice. Yeah, see how this side feels. You can do this. Yeah, something in the middle. Yeah, so you choose. I'm going to do 4 or 5 of them. It's more about fitting on your mat, I think, when you straighten your legs. So you reach. You want that straight line down from your shoulder to your elbow. Yeah, so you can hold it. You can do these little ones. Lovely. Get ready in your position to hold. Yeah, for thread the needle. All right. So we reach. And we scoop through. We inhale, open, look up to the hand. Exhale through. Inhale, open. Remember, this can be down. Yeah. Through. Well done. I'm going to watch you for the last couple. Beautiful work, everybody. Amazing. Good. Rest down with grace and style. And push yourself up and give yourself that little counter stretch. I think that you're all so impressive. Impressive human beings. Well done. On your back. This is where it all comes together, guys. Whee! Will you do it or will you not? You know what? Doesn't really matter. We're just going to have a go, see what happens. Basically, we're trying to get all 4 limbs up in the air. All right. So, I mean, you could just do this. All right. So, what we're going to do, I'll do it sort of at speed first, and then I'll slow it down for you. You can have a go whenever you're ready. So your legs are together. We're still thinking about that kind of spiraling, yeah, that we did in leg pull supine and for the roll up. The arms are going to go up and over the head. They're going to do those arm circles that we've been practicing, and we're going to scoop up head and chest, and then we're going to lift the legs. And we're in a teaser. Woo! And then we come back down. Oh my God. That's it. Brilliant. Okay. So again, it's a reach over. So this is kind of your preparation. You inhale. You scoop the arms around. Lift the head and chest. Lift your legs. Teaser. Yes. Well done. Doesn't matter if your legs are bent. Yeah. And then come down. That is a full teaser. Okay. We're going to do a little variation. Have I got time for you? Yes. We'll give you a taster, a tease of the other 2 teasers. So the next version, teaser 1, would be to bring yourself up. Keep your legs in space, roll down, roll back up. Some people find this easier, I don't, than the others. So you can have a go at that if you wanna. There's some very funny faces on the screen now giving me like, you know, I hate you, Louise, etc. Well done. Wowzers. Yes, go on. And then teaser 2 is that when we stay curled up and the legs move up and down. Killer. So we go around, scoop up. There's a little moment where the legs will come up. Yeah, even holding this is amazing. All right, relax your shoulders, legs go down, legs go up, legs go down. Will they come up again? Oh, yeah. Might not be for you. You might be thinking, swear words at this moment in time. Yes, Corinna. Stay up there. Yes. Good work. Go on. Nice. And then you're going to bring everything down. Oh, yes. Amazing. I would like you to straighten your left leg, bring your right leg up, take your left hand over the knee and pull it over the body. Okay, just in case you're feeling any kind of tension in that lower back, have a little stretch through the hip, a bit of a rotation. Come back to center. How did you like that? Try the other side. I think, well, I always think it's fun, don't I? It's quite nice to focus on one exercise and what all those other exercises feed into. So I hope you enjoyed it. Roll yourself up. We've totally run out of time because I've been gabbing on whilst you've been working so hard. So we will come up to standing, as is the rules. I must leave you in standing even if you have to come back down to your screen. So come into your little ball, press through your heels, lift your bottom. Just try a little stretch here, bend the knees, stretch the legs, let your head flollop. Yeah, let it be heavy. Good. And on the next one, you can keep the knees soft, press through your feet, roll yourself up. All the way to standing. Good. Lift your arms up and over your head and just do one big arm circle. All the way around. Lovely work. Give yourself a round of applause. Super work. Love it. Well done, everybody.